And we've also been watching this today. We're hearing finally from the NASA astronauts, Suni Williams and Butch Wilmore, as they speak publicly for the first time about their, well, scheduled week-long trip to the International Space Station that turned into a lot longer than that. Tried 9 months. NewsNation's Marcus Espinosa is here in studios. First time on NewsNation Now, so welcome, Marcus, to
Thank you.
And that's a cool story to cover here for us today. We hear from the astronauts in their own words.
Not bad, right? And they definitely had an extended stay. I think that's the way to put it there. It's really the latest exciting chapter here in this saga. A lot of people waiting to hear what this entire ordeal was like for Butch and Suni. They really drove home a couple of points here that I want to highlight as they reflected on their experience. First and foremost, they really went out of their way to thank everybody who showed support, not just in America, but really around the world. And then in a bit of more of a happy remark, Suni Williams remarked on a few things, including that she was able to run 3 miles yesterday. I did not run 3 miles yesterday, but this astronaut did after returning to Earth not even 2 weeks ago. Really incredible achievement there with the adjustment necessary when returning to Earth and its gravity, but she also spoke on what she was most excited for when she got back.
I wanted to hug my husband and hug my dogs, and I'll say that in that order. But maybe not. No, I'm just joking. But of course, food. Something that's just like for home for me, like something that is very, reminds you of home. And my father was a vegetarian, so I had a good grilled cheese sandwich when I got home. So that reminded me of him.
That probably hit the spot so well for her. And then outside of that and the little joys that Earth can, of course, provide for folks, there was obviously a serious issue and situation that happened. Remember, all of this stemmed from an initial blast-off into space back in early June of last year aboard the Boeing Starliner spacecraft, and that's as a part of NASA's Commercial Crew Program. This was Starliner's first trip with a human crew on board. The capsule made it to the ISS, of course, but encountered several issues, including multiple helium leaks and malfunctioning issues with some of its thrusters. This led to Starliner returning to Earth without its human crew out of an abundance of caution, as of course they should operate that way. Thus began the saga. The world would soon follow very, very closely. Astronaut Butch Wilmore was asked who is ultimately responsible for the events that led to this extremely extended stay aboard the ISS.
There were questions that I, as the commander of the spacecraft, that I should have asked, and I did not. At the time, I didn't know I needed to. And maybe you could call that hindsight, but I'll start and point the finger and I'll blame me. I could have asked some questions, and the answers to those questions could have turned the tide. Responsibility with Boeing? Yes. Responsibility with NASA? Yes. All the way up and down the chain. We all are responsible. We all own this.
I think accountability is what you really heard there from all aspects. Another great piece of information from this press conference from Butch today specifically was that he still made it to his weekly church services online while he kept in touch there and was also a part of that stay. They both also mentioned that they would absolutely board a Starliner spacecraft again, saying because they will address the issues that led to this initial problem to begin with.
Yeah, we all have so much to say about it, but it's interesting from their point of view. They're the pros, and I thought Butch's answer was interesting to your point about accountability. Thank you, Marcus. Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.